Hey tribe, welcome back to my channel. So a bit of an intro before we start. For the past 2 weeks, the readings on YouTube, on Patreon, and private readings, I've noticed that I was diving so deep, and some of you guys, you are going through this state of void where some people, quite a lot of you actually, are questioning yourselves, am I in the right place? Am I in the right job? Am I in the right relationship? Almost like questioning life a bit. And I wouldn't be surprised if a lot of you have noticed that you had to take a moment and stop, almost like being forced to stop and look around. And the readings were very deep, but as usual, as I like to say, we find gold in darkness. And today we're switching it up a bit for balance. We're looking at what to look forward to, what you're going to be excited about next, etc., etc. This reading will be extended on Patreon too. So whoever needs longer readings or extra content, I'll see you on the other side. And I have intuitive cards in front of me here. Before choosing your pile, I just want to say, see if there anything resonates in the abstract art. See if you can see an image pop up, or even if you don't know what it is, subconsciously you feel like, I feel like there is something behind that, if you can call it artwork. Okay, so let's go. Whoever is new here, read from abstract too. And also, tarot is just a tool. You can read from anything if you want to, as long as you are training that intuitive muscle of yours. Let's go. For group number 1, we have this intuitive card right here. Focus. Thank you. For group number 2, we have this card right here. Group number 3. And if you need some more time, stop the video right here. I may also show you all these cards from above, so let me take you down. And here are your options. I'll see you in timestamps. Hello, tribe, pile 1. Let's see what up. What to look forward to. From your intuitive card, what I want to say with this, it seems like there is a bit of a breakthrough happening. Specifically, you know what I'm seeing in this card? I'm seeing a spaceship and one part of that spaceship detaches and it lands somewhere else. Okay, so me and my vision sometimes I just it's insane. So here we go. Let's see, which deck are we using for y'all? Game of Thrones Tarot, that's what we're using. What to look forward to. Overall, this talks about detachment. It talks about breakthrough, but these two have two separate meanings. So I'd say intuitively you'll know where you stand with this. Okay, let's see. Pile number 1, what to look forward to. The Wheel of Fortune. Sorry, I have some wax on the table. King of Coins. I hope you can see. 6 of Cups. Let's sit with these cards for a minute. Bottom of the deck, we have the 8 of Swords. It seems like this is either your current or your recent past energy, or the core reason why we have a breakthrough. And with the 8 of Swords, especially in this deck, I'm seeing someone who has chosen. They're not blindfolded, who has chosen. They see what's happening around them, to sit with themselves and to sit with our thoughts and to make a decision. But also what I'm getting, that intuitively, even though this card talks about being a lot in your head, I don't feel it this way. In this group, it's almost like you intuitively can feel what's about to come, what's about to happen. And I just want to clarify the Wheel of Fortune here. Yeah, cool. 10 of Swords. Okay. I'm hearing the current circumstances are not pleasant. This is a bittersweet energy here. What to look forward to is to break through, but at the same time, when you're breaking through, you're leaving past behind. And some of you maybe didn't want to leave something that you're familiar with behind. But what's interesting here is that you are reclaiming what is dear to your heart and what is yours once the breakthrough happens, but some of you don't see just yet. I want to say in this pile, almost like you are detaching in order to create a stronger bond in the future. But that detaching may seem to you a little bit like, ooh, but will that be something else for me, like a replacement? It's saying yes, it will. It's going to be a better replacement for you. Now, this could be talking about, I'm being very abstract because, you know, so many people, so many scenarios. But it's talking about a stable environment. You feel like home. What to look forward to is that where you're going is that you're feeling like home, and it's very connected to someone that you are going to be in contact with, someone that you're going to talk to. But it seems like there's going to be a lot of conversations and deep bond. Someone who makes you feel very stable and secure, and I want to say emotionally. That's what's most important here. Whoever this person is, they got your back. And you're going to recognize this person on, I want to say, energetic level. This person, doesn't matter if you know them yet or you don't, is going to feel very familiar. Someone who makes you feel like home just by having conversation with them. You could be having a convo with them literally next to dustbins in the middle of the night, and you're going to be feeling fine. You're going to be feeling like I'm exactly who I'm supposed to be because this person is with me, and we're having all these chats and we understand each other, and it's almost like everything else kind of blurs out then, you know, but not in a way where you dissociate and you lose your identity, in the way where you're just in a moment. It's a sweet pile. What can I say? I want to say, for some of you, this, I'm going to jump into specifics. You, in the past, have been stabbed in the back, and maybe you got so used to an environment or a person or people, you got used to expecting that something is going to stab you in the back. You know, you got used to taking just half. And maybe some of you didn't want to detach because this is your home now. It became your home, right? I'm used to this. That's how it often happens, right? And it's almost like with the Wheel of Fortune and 10 of Swords, this is a massive break of a cycle. Card on the floor. Wait, two actually. I don't feel like I want to take one of them, but I'll take the other. Two of Coins. Wait, let me come back to my station. You're gonna have to make a choice. You're gonna have to make a choice for a better balance. Yeah, so this is that connection that's coming through here with the Two of Cups. But I think, first off, you detaching yourself from someone, and then you finding, as I said, home with someone else. Very strong fatherly energy here, what I'm getting. You know, whoever this is, they're making you feel that they got you. Like a strong father would. Understanding father. It seems to me that you're finding a friend or partner for life. Or friend or partner for life in someone that you already know. So there is deepening of connection here that is happening. And maybe some of you have gone through the pain, and maybe that's why there was a detach. Let's see, but it seems like it was connected to something else. Yeah, someone may have lost a battle. It seems like whoever this person is, they have gone through this battle, but I think they might not have told you about that. And once you come together, once you strengthen your bond, you're gonna hear all the stories that you haven't heard before. And this person, seems like they didn't want to say that. They kept it private, they kept it under covers because they didn't want you to worry about something. But in reality, what's happening here, once that gate opens up and once this conversation takes place, you realize how much you have in common and how much you care for one another. What's gonna make you happy about this the most? That someone didn't give up. That someone is always there. That someone is not rushing. That there is patience. There is patience. So it's almost like someone is ready to fight for the other. And even if, you know, with the Four of Cups here, sometimes when people close themselves off, when they processing something, they like, leave me alone. I'm fine. I need this time on my own. But it seems like this is a situation where someone has closed themselves off and haven't opened up completely again. And this person keeps knocking at the door and they don't give up on someone. They like, I'm not giving up on you. I can see clearly that you need company. I can see clearly that you need to have a word with me. Yes, I may be annoying to you, but I know, knowing you, I feel you, I know what is right, and we need to talk. You can slam the door on me as much as you want, but it seems like I've known you for such a long time. I see it in your eyes that you're pushing away because you don't want others to see your pain. But what are friendships or family or partners for? And I'm hearing, I am here to help. Let's take a walk. I'm also hearing, let's come up with a plan. How to improve either your home or the environment that you live in. This could be vice versa. This could be you saying that to the other person. Accept help. See? Accept help. I came here with love. Someone is showing their love and gratitude to you at the times when you need it the most. It's almost like this person is saying, I can see you right through you. And it seems like it's going to be very heartwarming to you. Yes, Three of Cups. There is also a celebration that's taking place later down the line where I think you want to make a toast for one another, for the bond that you've built and for everything that you have gone through, and that you both had each other's backs at times of difficulty. This is a sweet vibe, okay? I got you. Security and safety here is the main tone of this reading. I feel secure and I feel safe with you. I'm also hearing my self-confidence grew because of this. And it seems like it's because you have taken time to process your sorrows. And somehow this person is really good at doing that. They might have, I'm hearing may have a different strategy or technique how to process emotions, but it seems like that's exactly what you need. To reclaim your motivation, to reclaim your power and a spark. It's almost like someone sparks you up. These guys are flying all over the place today. Wait. I'm not gonna pick them up. I can see it. It flipped. We have the lovers there. Yeah, it's literally creating a bond with someone. But it seems like there was a time where someone had to detach, or they chose to do that, and there is coming together. I'm hearing thank you. Because of you, I've grown as a very strong person. And thank you for your patience. I'm hearing there is patience coming through here a couple of times. Thank you for your patience with me. But you both grew here, and you both will be growing here through this connection. See, you may be very different but similar at the same time. One of you lacks or needs a skill how to better communicate, how not to put yourself in a back seat, how to express yourself freely. And the other one is really good at processing emotions, understanding the deepest aspects of self, and is very intuitive. And you put these two people together, they work as a really good team. So I'm going to extend this on Patreon. We'll see what we got. And whoever is new here, welcome. Tribe, love you as always. I'll catch you in the next one. Bye. Hello, pile number 2 people. Let's see what is up. What to look forward to. Which pile are we Which deck are we using? The texture deck. Let's get that one. So anytime I pull the texture deck, I know that there is people in this pile who are creatives, creative souls, Let's see. What to look. I'm getting now this is quite specific, so this might be just for some of you. I'm getting an approval. Something is being stamped, like a paper that is important in order to make something happen. An approval, allowance, I'm hearing. Overall, there is a lot of relief here. Formalities, documents, all that stuff, it seems like you're gonna hear news about it that's gonna make you happy. You're getting a response that you need. We have Knight of Swords, we have Seven of Pentacles, we have King of Pentacles, we have Tower clarifying Knight of Swords, we have Hierophant clarifying Seven of Pentacles, and we have the Chariot clarifying the King of Pentacles. Bottom of the deck, Nine of Cups. Okay. Let me adjust you a little bit. Right. You, I want to say, group number 2, you're becoming very, very patient with your endeavors. I want to say for some of you, you're gonna be happy. You may not see it at that time, the way that I'm gonna express it. You are going to be happy that something has been stopped. I'm seeing someone is about to take action, very quick-witted person. And they're like, okay, let's get this done. But then someone is being stopped, almost like an interruption. So you're happy that the interruption has happened because it almost like it takes you on a slightly different path. And this feels like a divine interference, to be honest. I don't say it lightly. Almost like I'm seeing a mama monkey holding a baby monkey by their tail, saying, don't go there. But it's almost as if, you know, that baby monkey was about to fall off of cliff, and mama reacted very quickly, we're not going there, stopping the action. See what I mean? But it's there for a reason. So that's what I'm saying. At that time, you may feel like, why is this not happening? Why didn't I achieve this? Why it didn't go the way that I've planned it to go? But it's action-based. Almost like a stop button is being pressed. Come back, sit down, take a moment with yourself to think about and to look about what you already have or what you already planted. Because you don't see it, you may be distracting yourself with the next thing, the next move. But in actuality, the seed that you planted is growing and it's gonna need care. And you wanna leave? It's almost like, yes, someone is moving forward. Someone will still take that action. But the thing is that someone needs a little bit more time and they don't know it. And once you sit down with yourself and you process everything and you look around, you go, damn, that's actually true. So I'm gonna stay here for a little longer, take care of what needs to be taken care of, and then I'm gonna go. And when I'm leaving with knowledge and wisdom that I've acquired by my patience. Where before, if I were about to leave, I wouldn't have had that knowledge or expertise that I really needed to take with myself on my journey. Does that make sense? Okay, now we can go. Now we can move. Because if you look at the tower here, so the tower is clarifying the Knight of Swords, right? In the middle of the tower card, we've got this owl. And what we have next is the Hierophant. So there is wisdom to be picked up from that tower moment, right? It had to interfere. Almost like dragging this Knight of Swords back. Not the right direction. It's almost like something to do with not the right direction. If you're looking at the Knight of Swords here, he's moving that way. If you look at your last card, the Chariot, this is a strong, respected winner type of card. She's also in balance. She's in control of those horses. She's facing the other way. So almost like someone's navigation is going to be adjusted. And that's what to look forward to, but it's not as simple here. It's a bit twisted. At first you may be like, fuck it. Why is there a block here? Why I cannot go that way? Why do I need to wait? You realize it afterwards why you had to wait. You had to pick up a set of keys that you didn't have at that time just yet. And it seems like once you're ready to go, you feel very stable and you feel that there's something to do with financial gain. Either you have more on your journey than before, or you've acquired something before you take that journey. And that's going to be very needed for you. So that's why there might be an interference, say, okay, not yet. You don't have this just yet. And you're like, what the fuck? What is going on? I've planned this, I got this. And the God, universe, whatever you want to call it, or your higher self, catches you on a tail, says, not yet. Okay. What is it that still needs to be experienced? What is the reference? What is the metaphor, the set of keys about? You may be also going to see someone. Someone may be influential here in this journey of yours. The House of Cards. Yeah, basically, what we're being told here... Yeah, okay. What we're being told here is that maybe someone hasn't either processed what they're not happy about fully, or what they're missing, or what they have built, what they've taken with themselves on that journey is very fragile. And that's why there's going to be extra time will be needed. Extra time will be needed to acquire. I'm seeing a backpack. Acquire everything that you need to take with you in that backpack. Something is missing in that backpack. This would remind me of a situation where someone says, okay, I'm not feeling it here anymore in this relationship, in this work, or in this country or home. I'm not feeling it. I'm feeling sad. I'm feeling this, I feel like meh all the time. And they decide, okay, I'm gonna move. But what they don't realize, if they moved with that energy, they would take that baggage with themselves wherever they go. And what's needed is to process something before they go. And it's very emotional. It's an emotion, guilt, fear, lack of something emotionally that needs to be processed and realized. Once someone does that, they're ready to fucking go, let me tell you. They're ready to go. Almost like you're going to conquer something, conquer the world, or going on a mission. Very focused. Yeah. See, and now we're feeling zen because we processed something that we haven't processed before. This is a very luxurious pile. But what's being highlighted here is unresolved emotion or unresolved situation. And where you're going forward to, it seems like you are feeling not only secure financially, but very zen emotionally. I mean, this is an amazing combo. Every time I pull this Eight of Pentacles, I think it's my favorite card in this deck. She's so zen with what she has, but for her, she knows that it's not these chandeliers and pearls that brings peace. It's her, because she sat with herself to understand why something was very fragile for her before. And here she's looking at all these paintings, almost like trying to recognize what still needs to be tweaked in order for her to take that painting, one of them, to where she's going. She's like, okay, what is going to be the match of this new place, metaphorically, right? What needs to be tweaked? What do I want this painting to look like? It's almost like painting a new phase. I also want to say with this, you have a lot of strength to you wherever you land. Okay? There is a different version, a stronger version of you that's taken this journey. And therefore, what choices you make and what decisions you make once you go on that journey are going to be quite different from what you would have done if you rushed into something. And that realization for you here, when you're in this power and in control, you know that there was lack of control somewhere in your life. I'm pretty sure you know when to surrender, when to let go of that, wheel, and when to grab on it again, because it feels like you're quite intuitive here. But you know that you were lacking control in one aspect and you needed to sort it out before you went on this journey. Something to do with priorities, what you prioritize to take care of. And it seems like one of those things that you thought was a priority, you're going to understand that it actually was bringing you hardship, and you're going to have to let it go. Because what you really want is to be in this energy of the Page of Cups. You know what it feels like? She's juggling these Two of Pentacles here. One of those pentacles are making her feel zen. And the other is making her feel like Five of Cups and the Four of Cups. As if, I'm talking to tarot readers here. You know what I mean? it was making her feel like shit, like she was missing something. So one of those pentacles wasn't giving her much emotionally. And therefore it seems like once she realizes that, she's gonna stop juggling. She's gonna let one of them go and take care of one pentacle. And that one pentacle, because she gives more attention and love to it, priorities, right? She realizes that that was what needed to be done, to leave the other pentacle behind, whatever this represents. And now she's finally, fuck, I'm in peace, I'm in control now. I haven't realized that I need to let it go. Or I needed to change my structure or the way I go about things a bit. Not necessarily letting it go, but maybe a bit of a different perspective on the second pentacle was needed. So I'm going to extend this on Patreon. Hope this made sense. And I'm going to catch you in the next one. Bye. Hello, tribe, 𝒘𝒊𝒕𝒉. Let's see, what is up? Which deck do we want for you all, guys? That one. I have to look forward to. I just heard a new birth, so I don't know if that's an actual child or what you're birthing into the world. We have Death, Four of Cups. Oh, I like that actually together. Because when we're looking at these, it seems like this Death card is about to take care of whatever is happening here. So what I mean with this, it seems like this pile is going to be very connected to your emotions. What you're happy about is that you're not lagging. I'm hearing you're not lagging. This transformation, when it takes place, is going to kick your butt a little bit to get up and to switch things around. But let's see. Let's see. Okay. Enough sitting there, kids. Enough sitting there procrastinating. Okay. So the birth that we talked about in this Queen of Pentacles, we can see, reminds you probably a bit of an Empress, right? Because she's pregnant. It seems like there is a shift taking place in how you see your finances or your stability. What matters the most to you? What you take care of? What plants you water, you know? There is an invitation to change. An invitation to change, an invitation to grab that shield and to step up your game. I'm hearing even Emperor gets knocked down sometimes. But it doesn't mean that the Emperor stays in that energy for long. It seems like you guys may find improvements in the structure in life. And I'm seeing a puzzle. But what's interesting that I'm seeing this puzzle to be rearranged. And therefore the picture changes. This is going to be a big rearrangement. Building stronger walls. Because I'm hearing it was flimsy before. I said what I said, right? It was flimsy before. This is a rearrangement. I believe this may have something to do with either your mother or someone who mothers you, like a friend or partner. Doesn't matter. It doesn't have to be an actual mother. It could be grandmother, you know, like that feeling. This could be something to do with that. But let's see why. Let's see why. To change your perspective, to get a new idea, to find this new pentacle and to move towards it. It's almost as you realizing that you were neglecting your independence, or you were not acknowledging your abilities before, and you are acknowledging how much you can do at once, what you can accomplish. I'm hearing I can be in different places at the same time, almost like a magician vibe. Now I know my strengths. I know what I'm capable of. I'm hearing I have discovered something precious. So let me just tune into this. Let's see what this is. You're either discovering a piece of information that has a connection to the womb, and it's gonna be very transformative to you. Or you are discovering a talent, an ability, but it seems like it's being discovered at the time of difficulty, because that's when you start looking for it. So this is bittersweet energy, right? What to look forward to at the time of transition and chaos. We realize what we're actually capable of. We recognize the tool that we always had, but we never used. And you go, boom, light bulb moment. There is also something to do with water here. I want to say you may come across a practice that helps you reclaim your power. Or you may be working on the womb, either when you were in your own mother's womb, or your own womb, and you're realizing what impact this had on your life. And that realization somehow allows one to reclaim what was theirs in the first place. And this is a deep read, so what can I do? Hope this is making sense. Whew. This is also connected to your partner or your future partner. It seems like two people find themselves, and I said two people and two of pentacles, like hello. Two people find themselves at the time, or become closer at the time of chaos. So that's why this reading is bittersweet, because you find something precious in the midst of the storm. Okay? These two. In the midst of the storm. See? in the midst of difficulty, as I said before. But what you're realizing here is what kind of cockroach literally you were carrying on your back. And you go like, nah, get out of here. This is not mine. And the Queen of Cups following that, it seems like you almost like you cheering that cockroach because it made you realize why it was there in the first place. And when this realization took place, you find yourself, I'm hearing as free as a bird, but it's all about cleansing, some sort of cleansing. Energetically, emotionally, someone is free now. I'm finally free, I'm hearing. Yes, look, I split the deck, we have a sun. I can see clearly, I can think clearly now. I'm not lagging. I'm not influenced. I want to dance and I want to live. And I don't have this load on me anymore. It seems to me here that someone realizes something about their childhood because they've taken something on as their own. But once they truly sit with themselves and dive deep, they realize that it wasn't theirs to start with. And they go, damn. Thanks for showing me that. Either there's going to be a really good... this is spiritual though. Counselor, healer, friend even, or a family member possibly, whom you're going to talk to about this. And that conversation is setting someone free. Now, as I always like to remind people, any healing is self-healing, okay? Yeah, there's something that you're realizing about the contract that you had with someone and why you've chosen to incarnate by choosing to meet that person at one point in time. And that realization, it seems like it's almost like life-changing for you. Like, damn, now I know what had to be done. Now I know what I'm gonna do next even. It's almost like you're excited for the future now because you got rid of the bug. Yeah, the bug has left. This reminds me almost like of an old version of someone. Yeah, split the deck, we have the Queen of Swords. An old version of someone. But in actuality, it's not that they're neglecting that. They're embracing that with the Queen of Swords. Every single sword. Thanks for that. Now I know. And what we have next, we have Six of Cups, and on the other side, we have the Lovers. It's almost like you recognizing yourself for who you truly are. And I feel like, guys, so, I know a lot of you have done, shadow work and all that. This is big. If this has happened to you already, it's almost like you can see the world with new set of eyes. This is big. It's not as much as, sitting and meditating with yourself. It's more about realization itself and what you're going to do about it next. I split the deck, we have the Two of Cups back. And it's almost like not only that you recognizing yourself and you find your way back to yourself, but you're also seeing how you are inviting those who are there to walk with you without really knowing that you invite them. If you are on your own, if you are single, and I feel like you guys don't mind that though. You're like, I'm good. If it comes, it comes. If it doesn't, it doesn't. I'm good. So these are very strong people. Pile 3, love that. But you're meeting a partner here. A partner that's almost like lifelong, if that's something that you want. Because I know not everyone wants that. But there is definitely a long-lasting relationship here that's being highlighted. Now, this could be with yourself, or this could be literally family that you're building with someone. And you can see yourself in that person, and they can see themselves in you, and they can see your darker sides, and you do too. But there is this acceptance and deep understanding of each other. Bottom of the deck, we have 9 of Cups. This is a dream come true, right? But see how this reading has shifted from what we started with to where we at now. So don't curse at that. You can curse. Whatever. I just wanted to say, don't curse at that transformation and that chaos when you're in the midst of that vortex, because that's actually the key for you. You can curse during it, like, fuck it, I don't like this is bullshit, but I know that the intention of yours won't be that go away. It more so will be like, tell me what I need to understand about this. That's where that frustration may be. But it seems like it's just gonna come to you without really pushing, without really doing much. I just want to say for pile 3, once you feel like you're up in the air, the best thing you can do is to be human, is to do things that you like bake your favorite pie or cake, like simple things like that. Invite your friend for a tea. Instead of diving, so it's important for pile 3 not to space yourself out. It's important when you're going to be going through this, yes, to keep your eyes open, but in a human way. And this is almost like a life-altering experience. Ascension. And it seems like someone's not going to recognize themselves a couple of years from now. But it's to do with the internal, how I used to feel internally and how I feel now. Almost like cracking a code. That's what it feels like to me. Split the deck, Ace of Cups. Love is waiting for you out there, pile 3. So I hope this made sense. I'm going to extend this on Patreon, see what else is up. And whoever is there, I'll see you on the other side. And for the rest of you, have a great week. Bye for now.